So, I've told a few people that I would make a video or a blog post talking more about this VIPKID position. And since I am just really not great at actually writing the blog posts that I say I will, I'm just making a video. And this time I'm not writing a script and just letting it sit for several days. I'm just going with it. So first off, what is it? VIPKID is a company based out of Beijing in China. That's the wrong side. In China! And it teaches kids from 4 to 12-ish English. And it matches those kids up one-on-one with an English teacher over in the US or Canada, or are from those places. So you have to be eligible to work in either of those places and have an accent of either of those places. You also have to have at least a bachelor's degree in anything. It doesn't matter what, but you have to have a bachelor's degree. And obviously you do have to have steady, reliable, and fast internet. And some experience with kids. But it doesn't have to be teaching. I've just done some after-school tutoring and some nannying before. I hadn't actually been a teacher, and my degree is not in English or teaching. The classes are 25 minutes, one-on-one, teacher and student. The material is already done for you. VIPKID has developed a great curriculum based on the Common Core standards in America, and we just take each of those lessons and teach it to the children. VIPKID has their own web portal. You can see the slide, the student's face, the teacher's face, and a text box. Oh yeah, they have their own app. It's really awesome. So this is my app. This is a contest that they're having. There's always some kind of contest going on. They are really big into like teacher morale, and I really love that about them. You can look at your time slots. Oh, see that? It's shaming me. 2 classes no-showed. That was because my internet went out, and now I know what to do in that situation. There's actually a browser app on here that'll help you avoid getting to no-shows, but I did not know that until literally the day after. Of course I did. Yeah, so ignore that. I did not just skip out on class. I was freaking out. Aha! So time slot up for grabs, priority referral. So the time slot is really what you're going to be using, and this was mine for today. So nobody took my 4 a.m. slot. I'm trying to wake up earlier, but man, I'm glad no one booked that. Where is it? Finished. So you can see all the classes I did have. Oh no, I've lost my focus. This is so much harder than it looks right now. Come on, use my focus on my fingers. Ah! Yes. So you can see mine. I'm in Mountain Standard Time. No, yes? I don't know. I'm in Colorado, and it's October, so whatever that is. It's 2 hours behind EST. I know that. See the PPT? That is peak time, and you can see the word peak, otherwise, you know, if it'll focus for more than 1 second. The peak times are the times of the high booking, according to my time zone here. So usually if you open up a peak time, after a while, maybe not the first week or 2 you get booked, but after a while it will fill up. And then peak time is when the most kids are trying to get classes. So those are the hours you really want to get if you can at all, but you don't have to. A lot of teachers cannot make that time. My webcam and I are gonna fight. Focus! This is what mine looks like tomorrow. So I do not have my 4 a.m. booked tomorrow, but I do have my 4:30 open. This is annoying. Okay, so right here you can see I have 4:30 a.m. tomorrow. It's open, and I have this 24-hour thing clicked. I could unclick it if I wanted, but 24 hours means that now it is less than 24 hours away from this class, but someone could still book it, and that's good with me because I'm gonna wake up by then anyway. And my other classes are booked, and then also my 7:30 is still open, and someone can still book it. And usually I will wake up to someone having booked those classes. I've decided to give myself a bit of a lie-in, as the Brits say, on the weekends. But even then, I'm still waking up at 5 because now I'm just used to it. And every day, I am done by 8 a.m. or earlier if I don't have that last class booked, and I love that. So by the time it's 8 a.m. and I'm done with work for the day, it still feels like 8 a.m. for the most part. So I can still go and have a full day. I go to bed earlier, but I've been doing that anyway. So, you know, old people stuff. I just turned 30. I've got an old people complex right now. Here at the bottom, I'm on the little calendar bit. So it shows me each of my times, what lesson I'm teaching. Oops, I didn't mean to click it, but you can click it. Reduce, reuse, recycle with Leo, outdoor hobbies with Vivian. I did a trial class with Bob, Blurry Bob. I did indoor hobbies with Andy. I got a no-show, so sometimes kids just don't show up, and you still get paid half price if it's a trial, and if it's just a regular class and the kid no-shows, you still get full pay. The trials only getting half pay is really not that bad, because a lot of times, especially if you teach early in the morning with me, you are like, come on, I do not mind, give me that, I just want to go to the bathroom, or I want to check Facebook, or I forgot to grab breakfast. Just sometimes you're like, please let it be a no-show. And then the no-shows, and you're like, yes, I don't care that that's like $4 different or whatever. Or they show up and you're like, oh, they're so cute, they're so fun, I love that class, I'm so glad they did show up. So really, it's a win-win. And then, so my no-show trial, Bao Bao. There are infinite Bao Baos. It means like little baby darling in Chinese. So there's Bao Bao, and then Celine and I talked about animals and their homes today. And then see tomorrow, I can see 5 a.m. is my next class. That's like so late. So landform, so eating healthy with Elsa. That means she's already a student. And then I have a trial with another Elsa. So sometimes you'll see Chinese kids, Chinese names, obviously, but sometimes you'll see their English names up there. And there are some really awesome names. Like, I love some of these kid names. It makes me want to rename myself again. Okay, there's also a messaging place where you can message the firemen, as they're called, the people who can help you with IT issues or kid or parent issues, things like that. And then you can also see your profile. This is my little profile bit of my app. So I am Lindsay DB. Yeah, oh, it was focused for one glorious millisecond. So that's me. I have 70 followers. Those are parents who are following you so they can watch your schedule. So they look for their favorite teachers when they want their next class. I have been with VIPKID for 51 days now. I've taught 146 students for 178 classes and 4,450 minutes of teaching. So you get ratings on your classes. And that sounds like it can be really stressful, but for the most part, it's not. Like, most parents don't even leave you feedback, and then most of the people who do, it's 5 apples. So I'm very lucky, and this will definitely change. Like, it's luck of the draw sometimes. But right now, I have a bunch of 5 apples. Yeah, only one person has ever left me actual feedback, but I've got these. So your Apple rating is shown on your profile. And the profile is what the families go through. They look at the teachers. And you also have a video and 3 pictures up on your profile page and a little blurb about you. And this is how the families pick who they want to try out and to teach their kids. And you also have tags. You can't see your own tags here, but you can contact the firemen and they will tell you your tags. Did one of my pictures get deleted? But why? I have no idea why. I don't know, but here. This is my view of the profile. This isn't what the teachers see. So thank you for the most awkward video thumbnail right there. Aha, it's too blurry, you can't see. I kind of look like a monkey in the blurry thumbnail. You saw it for a second. That's all you're gonna get. Actually, the way this is written, this is not what I wrote. This looks like something that the office staff may have written for me. to make sure that it translates better than whatever I must have written, which, you know, seems good to me because I haven't had any trouble getting booked. Especially the trials. The trials sometimes will be assigned to you, and if they like you, they might pick you to be their teacher. So you just start teaching and you do the best, and eventually, sometimes for some people, it takes a few weeks to really start getting some regulars. For me, I was very fortunate in that I just happened to start at a time where I've been pretty fully booked, and I'm very grateful for that. But this is definitely something where you want to start while you're doing something else, or if you have no other options. So you wouldn't want to quit a different job as soon as you get hired for this job. You would want to start and make sure you're getting enough classes and stuff first. But it is so worth it. Like, the kids are so fun. I find it really convenient teaching early in the mornings when my brain is actually working. But you can also teach at night. Some people do not do mornings, and they just stay up in the evening. Okay, what about the pay? Well, you are working as a contractor, not an employee. So you're basically a freelance teacher. As a contractor, the pay situation might be a little different than what you're used to. So for each 25-minute class, you have a base pay of $7 to $9. But on top of that, if you're on time to your class, which you should be, plus $1 a class. And if you teach at least 45 classes in a month, it's another plus $1 per class. So my base rate is $8, but as long as I'm on time, and I do always teach at least 45 classes a month, so I make $10 per 25-minute class. That means $20 an hour. There are also other incentives. So if you teach a trial class, and that kid that you just taught decides they do want to join VIPKID, then you get plus $5 per trial sign up. And if you check the optional 24-hour notice button, you can get kids booking you within 24 hours, and you get an extra $2 per class. If you refer a teacher who then gets hired, you get an extra $80 bonus. And it's $100 for your first one. You do not have to refer anybody, but they always need more qualified teachers, and I think it's great that they reward you if you help them find some. Most of us can always use an extra $80. Okay, so what kind of teachers are they looking for? They are looking for teachers that the kids will love and that they will be able to learn from. It's really as easy as that. They do look for people who have the energy to capture kids' attention and keep it, who can clearly explain the information that they need to teach, and someone the parents are going to feel comfortable in trusting their kids' education to, even only for 25 minutes a day or a week. Now, they do love us to use props. Car. Auto rickshaw from India. And they want you to have some kind of educational background. A lot of people just throw up a map. Other people have all kinds of different things. Just put something cute and kid-like or educational in the background and you are fine. Getting paid once a month sucks in my opinion, but that is like the only complaint I have about this job. I love it, and if it sounds good to you, I'm pretty sure that you will love it too. So I hope that you'll check it out. If you're interested in applying, please check out the link that I will post with this video. It's a referral code, remember that $80, but again, you don't have to. I'm not making this video because like you have to refer people when you're a teacher. You absolutely do not. It's just, who of us couldn't use an extra $80? So please use my link, or someone's link at least. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Ask me any other questions. I'll make some follow-up videos because I find this a lot easier to do than blog posts. I can't even remember the word blog apparently. That is how thoroughly I forget to blog. So it was good to see you today. I hope to see you again. Goodbye.